Now, this story I thought was small, and I've been ignoring it, but it's getting bigger and bigger, and they finally found the artist. Now, we'll explain this to people, and it's up on the IB Wire, but in Chicago, they said to the kids, look, kids, in a hugs not drugs way, we want you to draw pretty pictures and show how good that kids can be.
Yeah.
So he did draw a pretty picture.
Yeah, everybody's school has this. They draw, they get the kids to draw some shitty pictures. So they're trying to honor Chicago's heroes, the firemen, the police.
The first responders, I like to call them.
And this kid takes it upon himself to write hidden messages in his art piece. He's throwing up gang signs. He's drawing hands that are, telling gangbangers to...
At least he's drawing hands.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
ouch.
So,
oh my God.
The point to this whole thing is you believe that they were gang signs.
I think they are gang signs. I think he's sending out messages. This kid is serious.
First of all, I believe the kid. Now, Hicks, I know you haven't seen this yet. It's up on the IB Wire, but let's put on, this is local news out of Chicago.
A teen won a contest to design a sticker honoring Chicago's men and women in uniform, but now the city says it won't use the design after all because they think it shows gang signs. Here is a look at the drawing. You can see several hands pictured above a heart.
Those seem like gang
those
signs.
hands are displaying a well-known gang signal. The devastated teen says...
Now, here's the kid. No, stop it for a sec. Now they're putting the kid on. He's just a little kid, and let's see what he has to say about it.
I don't think that's fair. I tried the best I can. I don't got nothing. That art design doesn't have nothing to do with no games. Nothing.
Now, go back to him, because he's just... How could you be... maybe they're not gang signs at all, Fred.
This is all just an act.
Look how sad he is.
Train wreck.
All right, let's go back. By the way, if this kid's an act, forget Meryl Streep. This kid, seriously, should get the Oscar.
I don't think that's fair. I tried the best I can. I don't got nothing. That art design doesn't have nothing to do with no game.
All right, hold on. Let's go back to this.
His name is Herbie.
He doesn't have nothing. He has nothing.
He's just trying to win a contest.
But you're hearing the way he's saying, I ain't got nothing. He sounds like he's
you're
in a
fucking
gang.
racist.
Jesus
Christ.
He's an inner city Hispanic kid. Let his fucking thing get turned into, what is it going to be, a sticker or something?
Yeah,
Make this shit. So what? Cops are fucking rocking gang signs. I don't see it as a bad thing. The funny thing is, everybody knows that they've talked to their dad the same way before. I don't even know how they got it. Some of the other kids told me to do it.
I didn't mean to.
I don't want anything bad to ever happen. I respect you and Mom. There's no gang signs. I don't have nothing but this art. All right, go back to him, because the kid doesn't have nothing.
I don't think that's fair. I tried the best I can. I don't got nothing. That art design doesn't have nothing to do with no games. Nothing.
Nothing.
Sounds like Rosie Perez.
John, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey, Ron, listen to the beginning of that clip. I thought that was yesterday's show with Bill Cosby asking for some pudding pops.
Come here! I don't know how those women ended up passed out in the living room. I was just trying to make cartoons for Jordan and Booty. What a nickname. This fucking kid has got to move. You can't go back to school once you've been on TV like that.
He's got to move out of the country. This is going to follow him around for the rest of his fucking life.
All right, he's got to move into the Philippines.
Sounds good.
And then because of YouTube, them fucking Filipino kids are going to find it.
Now he doesn't even have his $1,000 prize to put towards moving.
Well, they haven't taken the $1,000 back yet, but they ain't putting the thing out. Adam, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, I wonder if Fez made any trips to Chicago about 10 years ago.
A child is upset. But no problem in crying.
That is a good point, and I didn't even make this, Fez. You see what public crying looks like?
It looks awful.
Yeah. And we just sat here and done. Here's a little boy. How old is he? 40?
He looks like he's probably like 12.
All right. He's never going to have respect again.
No.
Like, Fez, you ever think, how am I going to rebuild to get the crying behind me?
Oh, there's been so many crying episodes that, no, it's that crying label will stick.
But how do you deal? How do you deal? How do you come in and see everybody that you've cried in front of?
You just really hope not to cry anymore and put it as...
But that's like...
Get some distance.
Right, but that's like if you would have came in here and shit yourself, which... to men is a little less embarrassing than tears.
Yeah, at least that's kind of funny shitting yourself.
Yes, like shitting yourself. You're like, hey, it happens.
Come on, you never shit yourself. Come on.
But crying, no one knows how to even fucking where it even comes from for a man.
Especially when he's putting up those gang signs all the time.
Like, I would love just to be able to cry at a funeral. Then I would feel fucking a little better about myself.
Throw up some gang signs at that funeral.
You won't drop the gang sign thing. I think
this kid is seriously. Look at those things.
These are just hands reaching in. You don't understand.
Who
Fred,
reached into the sky doing those poses?
Well, what does a gang sign mean? Because I don't. I'm not in a gang.
That's
so.
that's like to identify what.
So
gang
you're
you're
just
in.
wrapping around your fingers like this. That means you're in a gang.
Yeah, you just
It
make.
doesn't mean shit to
I'm
me.
trying to figure out what four ethnicities you put on this poster, because there's a white hand, a black hand, and then a red hand and a
It's
blacker
It's a
hand?
Native American and an Asian.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in this gang.
It's a very diverse gang.
It's
in fact,
all
as far as
inclusive.
gangs go, it's
It's
got to be one of the
all-inclusive.
nicest gangs.
Don't you remember like that when you're in school you've got to make like little pictures that show that everybody's thinking because of Sesame Street. You want to act like everything is Sesame
Or
Street.
when you're promoting a college, you also need to take a photo that has all different races.
Well, I will say this. Have you ever noticed that if you go into any drugstore, you see the Asian girl with glasses picture? There's always an Asian girl with glasses now means pharmacist.
They still don't know what to do to help me feel better.
So there's always a picture of an Asian girl wearing thick black glasses, and you're like, yes, a friendly pharmacist to help us all. Let's go over here to, here's Joe. Joe, you're on Run of Fez. Joe.
Oh, no, it's Wade, Ronnie.
All right, but I'm going to start and call you Joe.
Cool, that's great. I don't think they're gang signs, buddy. I really think it's sign language. If you listen to the audio, I think he's either deaf or maybe a little retarded.
Well, he's retarded because he draws. And let's face it, if you draw after 5 years old, you're retarded.
Yo,
like, what are you
God.
drawing for?
You're stupid. You're an outcast. You're a fucking awful person.
In the lines.
Right. Now, I drew something that maybe, here's like a cop. Might be something that's for their sticker.
Okay.
That could just be like good. You got a cop there.
That's a picture of a cock and balls with some pubes on top.
What?
And
You're
it's,
seeing cock and balls on
yeah,
that?
and then there's a cop on the other end of that cock, and it looks like there's something shooting into his face.
Piss or jizz.
No! That is just a nice thing! That is not a cock and balls jizzing it into a cup.
We're not
face!
We ain't got no
I have nothing!
We're not putting that
I
out.
have nothing! Please!
We're not putting it
Herbie.
out.
Please make this a billboard!
We're not putting out cock fucking stickers.
Please!
Sorry, kid.
This is a cop stopping a robbery!
It looks like porn to me.
No!
It's porn.
He's helping people!
You're giving the money back,
He's
too.
helping people! He's helping people!
No, he's getting jizzed on.
He's helping people!
Uh-uh.
John, you're on Run of Fez.